Good morning, students. Welcome to Royal Palace College online classes. Now, till yesterday, we have seen some questions on CET or NEET bids in electrochemistry topic. Now, we will continue with the next part. That is, next question. The metal which cannot displace hydrogen from dilute H2SO4 is. Now the thing is, if any question is like this, the element or the metal which cannot displace hydrogen from H2SO4 or from HCl or from any acid solutions, basically you need to remember one point here. There is one topic that is electrochemical series. We know this series, electrochemical series. It starts with fluorine, ends with lithium, and in between you will find hydrogen with 0 volt, fluorine with a positive potential, and lithium with a negative potential. You find this table. And a copper somewhere here and a zinc somewhere here, you will find it in the table. What is electrochemical series actually? It is either a decreasing or increasing order arrangement of the elements with respect to their electrode potentials. Electrode potentials means here, according to IUPAC, standard potential is or standardly considerable potential is reduction potential. So this particular table you will find the elements arranged in their electrode potentials, meaning is in their reduction potentials. So it is arranged either from fluorine to lithium. In some books it will be either in decreasing order or increasing order. Some books starts with lithium, ends with fluorine. Now our concept is here, the elements, the question is which cannot displace hydrogen from acid. Now you need to remember that all those elements whose potential is, means in the sense here we are considering reduction potentials, or whose electrode potential is greater than standard hydrogen electrode potential of standard hydrogen electrode, then such metals or the element cannot liberate hydrogen gas from their acid solutions. And all those metals or the elements whose potential is less than that of the standard hydrogen electrode. Here less than means here negative values. Here below the hydrogen it is all negative values. Here greater than means all are above 0. So the metals or the elements whose potential is greater than 0, they cannot liberate hydrogen gas from the acid solutions. The potential of the elements which elements it is less than 0 or negative, then those can liberate hydrogen gas from acid solutions. We can memorize in that way. Now zinc, aluminium, iron, both falls under Fe+2, especially Fe+2 falls below hydrogen, means all are placed below the hydrogen only. Zinc negative potential, aluminium also negative potential, Fe+2 also negative potential. So all are below hydrogen. They can liberate H2 gas from the acid solution. But silver is having more potential than that of the hydrogen, standard hydrogen electrode. So this cannot liberate hydrogen gas. Silver metal cannot liberate hydrogen gas from the acid solutions. Okay, so this sort of questions which ask about liberation of hydrogen gas from their respective acid solutions, then only thing you should keep in the mind is electrochemical series. All those metals which have lower potential than that of the hydrogen, means lower potential means lower reduction potentials or electrode potentials, they can liberate hydrogen gas. And all those elements which have more potential means positive potentials greater than zero reduction potentials, those cannot liberate hydrogen gas. So in the given four metals, silver is that metal which is having higher potential than that of the hydrogen. So that's why it cannot liberate hydrogen gas from the acid solution. So the option is D. Next question. The oxidation potentials of zinc, magnesium, nickel, copper are 0.76 volts, 2.37 volt, 2.25 volt and minus 0.34 volts. Which of these will not be able to liberate H2 gas from HCl? Now, you need to be careful in this question. Why? Because they have given us oxidation potentials of the metals. In the table we discussed about reduction potentials of the metals. Now, you should know one thing. Oxidation and reduction potentials of any elements, any given element, is equal in the magnitude but opposite in the sign. Meaning is, if zinc oxidation potential is 0.76 volt, its reduction potential is minus 0.76 volt. Okay, so with respect to that concept, if you think, here I have given with respect to reduction potentials, we described it with respect to reduction potentials or electrode potentials. So what happens now with respect to oxidation potential? The cases get reversed. Means all those elements whose oxidation potential is less than that of the standard hydrogen potential. Okay, now we are talking about oxidation potentials. Okay, oxidation potentials. So all those metals whose oxidation potential is less than that of the standard hydrogen electrode, means negative potential, cannot liberate hydrogen gas. All those metals are the elements whose oxidation potential is greater than that of the hydrogen electrode, then they can liberate hydrogen gas. Okay, they can liberate hydrogen gas. Now that means with respect to oxidation potential, here the oxidation potential of zinc is this one, positive. Okay, positive means they can liberate. With respect to oxidation potential, positive they can liberate. This is also positive, it can liberate. This is also positive, it can liberate. Means zinc, magnesium, nickel oxidation potentials are positive or more than standard hydrogen. They can liberate hydrogen gas. Whereas copper potential oxidation potential is negative. Copper oxidation potential is negative. If oxidation potential is negative, they cannot liberate hydrogen gas. So the answer is copper. Copper cannot liberate hydrogen gas from HCl. Next, the electrode potential of some metal electrodes are, okay, so they are giving us some potentials. Copper potential is this one plus 0.34. Lead potential is minus 0.13 volt. Silver 0.8. Excuse me. Zinc minus 0.76. Which of the following reaction will not occur? And now reactions will not occur, meaning is here, first of all, when a reaction can occur, let me try to explain the concept with galvanic cell or Daniell cell. What we are doing in the Daniell cell, we are taking zinc electrode, copper electrode, right? Zinc electrode dipped in zinc sulfate, copper electrode dipped in the copper sulfate. Then what is happening? Reaction takes place continuously with 1.1 volt. That means in that if you see the example of zinc and copper, standard electrode potential for zinc is minus 0.76 volt and that of the copper is copper reduction potential is plus 0.34 volt. 34 volt. So what do you understand by this? So this metal, zinc metal, is having negative electrode potential or lower electrode potential, reduction potential compared to copper. So zinc undergo oxidation, copper undergo reduction. Zinc act as anode, copper act as cathode. Similarly, to any reaction to be possible, the element with lower potential, lower reduction potential or lower electrode potential should undergo oxidation, and the element with higher electrode potential or higher reduction potential should undergo oxidation. Okay, so lower potential, lower standard potential, it should undergo oxidation. Higher potential, it should undergo reduction. Now let us check with this concept. First equation. Here zinc is undergoing oxidation, copper is undergoing reduction. Okay, is this acceptable? How? Because zinc potential is negative, copper potential is positive, means zinc potential is lower, it is undergoing oxidation. That means is it matching? Right? Because zinc potential is less, so zinc is undergoing oxidation, copper is undergoing reduction. Means first reaction is a possible reaction, it can take place. It is according to the series, it can take place. But our question is asking which will not take place, which will not occur. Let's say second. Zn plus Pb gives raised to Zn plus Pb plus 2 gives raised to Zn plus 2 plus Pb. Means here also zinc is undergoing oxidation, lead is undergoing reduction. Let us see the potential. Zinc potential is minus 0.76 volt. Lead potential is minus 0.13 volt. Now whose reduction potential is much lower? That is, zinc potential is lower than that of the lead potential, or it is more negative, less than lead. So zinc should undergo oxidation, lead should undergo reduction. That means this is also possible reaction, it will take place. Next reaction is copper plus 2Ag plus gives rise to copper plus 2 plus 2Ag. Meaning is copper undergoing oxidation, silver undergoing reduction. Let us check the potential. What is copper potential? Plus 0.34. What is silver potential? Plus 0.8. Now which is higher potential? Silver is higher potential. Silver higher potential means silver should undergo reduction. Copper lower potential means copper should undergo oxidation. Is it happening like the same thing? Copper undergoing oxidation, silver undergoing reduction. So it is also acceptable. This reaction occurs. Next reaction. Copper plus Pb plus 2 gives rise to copper plus 2 plus Pb. Now what is happening in this case? Copper undergoing oxidation, lead undergoing reduction. What is copper potential? 0.34. What is lead potential? Minus 0.13. Now whose potential is lower? Lead potential is lower. If lower potential, then lead should undergo oxidation. But is lead undergoing oxidation? No. Plus 2 to 0 means it is undergoing reduction. It is undergoing a reduction. That means with respect to potential, if you see, lead should undergo oxidation, but it is undergoing reduction. Means this is not possible. This reaction is not possible. So this reaction will not occur. Option is 4. Next question. The standard electrode potential of 4 electrodes is given. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and the respective potentials are minus 2.65 volt, minus 1.72 volt, minus 0.8 volt, and minus it is plus here plus 0.72 volts respectively. The highest chemical reactivity will be exhibited by. Now highest chemical reactivity can be considered as highest reducing nature. Okay, reactivity, chemical reactivity or reducing nature. Now with respect to the given options, which option is having more negative reduction potential, okay, or more standard electrode potential, that will be having highest reducing power. So you need to remember from fluorine to lithium, what is happening? The reduction potentials are decreasing. Means here it will become strongly negative. Means lowest reduction potential. So the element with more negative potential or more reduction potential, okay, negative potential, we are talking about negative, or you can say less potential in normal terms. Then the element with the lowest reduction potential will act as strongest reducing agent or strongest chemical activity, okay, highest chemical activity. Now this is minus 2.6, it is minus 1.7, it is minus 0.8, it is plus 0.7. Now which is having more negative reduction potential or more electrode potential? Option, that is 1. This is minus 2.65. So more negative the reduction potential of a given compound, higher will be its chemical reactivity. So option is A. Okay, higher the reduction potential, great, means higher the negative potential, then higher will be its chemical activity. Next, out of copper, next question, out of copper, silver, iron and zinc, the metal which can display all other from their salt solutions is, means they are asking any metal. Actually, if you consider any metal, when any metal can displace the metal from its salt solution, means let me take one example and explain this. If I dip zinc rod in copper sulfate solution, let us assume I am taking zinc rod in copper sulfate. Zinc potential is less than that of the copper potential. Whichever metal potential is less, or whichever element potential is electrode potential is less, that can easily undergo oxidation. Means zinc will undergo oxidation with respect to copper. It can form Zn+2 electrons. These two electrons can be transferred to copper+2 in the solution. So copper+2 takes 2 electrons and it will get converted or it will get deposited. So metal ions are displaced from aqueous solution into solid state, or they are getting deposited. That is what they are asking. Out of copper, silver, iron, zinc, the metal which can displace all others metals ions from their salt solutions. Meaning is what? Whichever metal potential will be lowest, that metal can displace all other metal ions, because lowest electrode potential if it is having, or more negative electrode potential it is having, that metal will be easily undergoing oxidation, or more it will undergo oxidation. Lower the electrode potential, greater the oxidation takes place. So if it is easily undergoing oxidation, then it can easily displace the metal ion from the solution. So among the given options, which one is having lowest potential, we need to select. So in electrochemical series, if you see the position of copper, silver, iron, zinc, in the given 4 metals, zinc will have lowest electrode potential. That means zinc can displace copper from its salt solution, silver from its salt solution, iron from its salt solution, because zinc potential, electrode potential is more negative, or it is more negative than the respective metals. That's why zinc can displace all other metal ions from their salt solutions in the given question. Okay, we'll continue with the next question. A hypothetical electrochemical cell is shown below. That is, one electrochemical cell is given to us with X molar concentration of A and Y molar concentration of B with their respective electrodes. The measured EMF is plus 0.2 volt. The cell reaction is basically, according to IPS representation, left hand side is anode, right hand side is cathode. So that means A should undergo oxidation, B electrode should undergo reduction. Now in the given options, first option A reduction, B reduction, not possible. Second, it cannot be predicted, no. Next option you see, A converted from A to A plus, B converted from B plus to B. What does that mean? A undergoing oxidation, B is undergoing reduction. Is that true? Right? Because this is anode oxidation according to IPS representation. It is cathode reduction. So, is that right? Yes. Option C is correct, because A undergo oxidation, B undergo reduction. Next question. The standard electrode potential value of 3 metallic cations given XYZ 0.52 volt, minus 3.03 volt and minus 1.18 volt respectively. The order of reducing power of the metals is, as I said you just now, in this case in the electrochemical series, more negative electrode potential means higher reducing nature. So which will be more negative here? B this is more needed, meaning is y. So y should be having highest reducing nature than z than x. So option is A. Y is more reducing than z than x with respect to the reduction potential. Coming to next one, caliber electrode is used as a reference electrode and that contains basically apart from in the PU classes we studied reference electrode as only standard hydrogen electrode. But apart from that we have another standard electrode called as caliber electrode. This caliber electrode consists of one platinum wire coated with platinum black. And it is like this one. It is having an inlet for KCl solution which is acting as electrolyte, and it is also having a paste of mercurous chloride Hg2Cl2. This mercurous chloride is nothing but commercially called calamine. Calamine. Okay. So this is what a caliber electrode is. Okay. And in that we will put KCl. So now, what they are asking, caliber electrode is used as a reference electrode and it will contain which one? Will it contain ZnCl2? No. PbSO4? No. Hg2Cl2? Yes. That is nothing but caliber. Not HgCl2. HgCl2 is mercurous chloride. It is mercuric. Okay, it is mercury chloride Hg plus 2. Here mercurous Hg plus 1. So this is caliber. Okay. Next question. The electrode potential of silver electrode including 0.1 molar solution of silver nitrate at 25 degrees centigrade is, and given in the bracket, standard electrode potential of silver 0.8 volt. So what they want? They want the electrode potential of a silver electrode. Means according to Nernst equation you will write like this. E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.0591 by n log Kc. Same like that. E of silver electrode should be equal to E naught of that electrode, E naught of that electrode minus 0.059 by n log Kc. Now what is Kc? Equilibrium constant for which reaction? For reduction reaction of silver. Reduction reaction of silver means what? Ag plus 1 electron gives rise to Ag. Means Kc, what I need to write? Product concentration by reactant concentration. In product concentration, silver is metal. For metals concentration unity 1. That means Kc can be written as 1 by concentration of Ag plus ions. So what is the concentration of Ag plus ions given? 0.1. Let me write that. So E cell is E of silver electrode is equal to E naught of that. E naught is given in the bracket 0.8 minus 0.059 by what is n value for the reaction? 1, because silver plus ion converted to silver. 1 log 1 by 0.1. 1 by 0.1. Now E cell will be equal to what? That means normal electrode potential of silver is equal to what? 0.8 minus 0.059 log 1 by 0.1 means 0.1 is 10 power minus 1. It will go numerator 10, log 10, 1. That means this total term is equal to 1. So what should be the answer now? 0.8 minus 0.8 minus 0.059. That means it comes around 1, this is a 4, this is 7, 0. It comes around 0.741 volts. Okay? So answer is C 0.741 volts. So continue in the next class.